people for the most part that they, want their significant other to be all for them and only for them. Now, if we broke and we need to get to a bag, then hey, baby, you gotta
do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. I'm not shaming it.
It's just funny. You're like, I don't own her, but I will pimp her out.
Yeah,
though.
but I'll pimp her out.
I was about to say.
What's going on, y'all? This is the Elephant in the Room podcast. It's your boy OP. I'm here with some very funny individuals. We got Josh here, we got Will here, we got Brendan here, and today we have a very special guest. I want y'all to give it up for Afua. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
Welcome.
for having me.
What's good, partner?
Hi.
What I do?
Well, we've been figuring that it would be good to have a woman come on our pod and give us a better or different view from what we've been talking about these past few episodes. And we thought, who better than Afua? So thank you very much for coming today. Very excited
happy to be here.
Cool. Very happy to dive into these
Our
very
voices
interesting
are
topics
about
we
to
have.
be. Our voices are about to be deep as fuck. The whole episode.
We gotta take it down an octave.
So what y'all been up to? What you up to? What's going on, Will?
Cooling.
What you been up to?
Cooling, man. Cooling. I'm honestly anticipating that stimulus to hit. In my head, I'm thinking about 12:10 tonight. About 2 hours our time.
Hey, that nigga Willie gonna wake up with an email from Mitch McConnell that says, "Gotcha."
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him these hands. Yeah.
Fair.
But no, I've been cooling. Living life the best way I can.
I feel that. How about you, Josh?
I've just been chilling for real. Y'all have me working like a slave, editing all this stuff, but it's all good. Life is good.
Hey,
we
you put in
appreciate
some
you.
good work, boy. Some good work you put in, boy. The editing looks phenomenal, boy. I like the way you work.
Thank you.
That's
man.
crazy though.
Let's dive in. Let's dig in. Let's get stuck in. So Brendan had posted this video in our Instagram group chat about this woman that was talking to this guy who I don't even know how he has a platform, but they're talking about why the average woman feels the necessity to put down the average man. If you want to see, I couldn't really catch a gist of this. So Brendan, if you want to kind of expound on that a little bit for us.
Basically this woman was talking about how she wants a 6-figure guy. She thinks she deserves that or whatever the fuck. And bro basically told her about herself, meaning that no man wants a woman who's 35 with a 13-year-old kid and who doesn't look all that great to be expecting some dude with bread just to like shower her with money and things like that. So basically she was kind of associating herself expecting dudes with money to, pull up on her and things like that, because I guess she thinks she's bad or whatever, which is cool. Like you think you are, but like, don't be mad when those type of men that you're looking for are not checking for you. So basically this guy that was talking to her about that was letting her know that like, basically he degraded her low key. He said, you're a 6 at best. And was saying that type of stuff. And a lot of men really actually agreed with this because like they thought that like, she doesn't look that great to be talking like that. So it's kind of on the basis of like average looking women expecting baller-esque type of men to shower them and that they deserve that type of guy who has that type of income. So that's what kind of that's the video, the gist of the video basically though.
Okay. Fool, you want to unpack that real quick?
No, I just feel like the way I see it, you can't not have 6 figures and then be out here asking grown men to have 6 figures for you, especially if you have a child. Like, if you want to find a partner, you should be able to match your partner. And that's just me. Like, of course, I want my man to make 6 figures, but I make 6 figures. I'm allowed to ask for whatever I want out of that man. And if he can't provide, somebody else will. And I feel like that's the mentality that a lot of women have, but they don't actually have the status to match it, which is perfectly fine. Because somebody's out here giving them the hope, the courage, the confidence, whatever it takes. But the expecting it and not being upset with men when it doesn't get fulfilled is it's towing the line for me. And I'm a girl's girl, but at the end of the day, you get what you give.
Yeah,
Right.
facts. Because I kind of feel like in that regard, there's some women who think that they're hotter than they really are, and they need to be humbled. and that goes for men too. But at the same time, I don't go around thinking, well, I be lifting in the gym, so you gotta fuck with me. You gotta talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk around like that. I don't
Right.
do that type of stuff because, oh yeah, you see me with this Dior? That's me. You gotta talk to me. Like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really go for the people that I think, have the similar interests. We get along. If you make more money than me, cool, because I'll be your trick. That's fine. But at the same time, I'm not going out of my way to find someone with bread. I don't really need that.
Right.
And that's what a lot of these, like, if you really look at our generation right now, you be in the chat or whatever, and your homie might say like, damn, bro, like this boy from the NBA just slid on your girl. It's raps. And why would it be raps? Oh, because he makes a lot
He's
of money.
rich.
He makes a
He
lot.
has
Oh,
clout.
wow. Yo, he's friends with Drake. Oh my gosh. Like, you're gonna be on the plane that you think that you might be on. Oh no, I lost. And it's just kind of like, yo, most of these dudes, you're just one-nighters for them. You're not forever and ever for them. It's just not going down like that. But you keep
I
having
also
that.
think
Right.
it's important to highlight that this woman brought, like, and I hate saying this, I really hate saying it, but like the argument of what do you bring to the table? She had no assets, like was working a mediocre job, her child, like the man who was in this conversation on his own podcast or chat line, whatever you want to call it, he wasn't lying when he was saying that she just wasn't the kind of person that would attract these men. So maybe they share similar interests, but you're just
Not
like,
it.
just because I like Maseratis doesn't mean I should have a nigga that has a Maserati.
She's
You
regular.
know what I
No,
mean?
there's
I guess
just
I
She was
disagree a little
regular, and
bit.
there's nothing wrong with being regular at all.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't put somebody else down for being regular if you yourself are regular.
Mhm.
You're
Exactly.
basic, and that's okay.
Facts.
Yeah, I guess I disagree just a tad because I feel like it's okay to have those aspirations, right? Like, it is totally okay to want to date a baller. I feel like you just got to be okay with taking L's. Like, you got to be okay with, like, if this is the kind of person you want, you got to be okay with being like, okay, there's probably only 2 or 3 simps that'll support my lifestyle, and I have to literally go out and find them, right? So if that's what you want, go for it, but you can't be salty when it takes you 50, 60 years of your life to find that one guy that'll simp for you. I'm serious, you know what I mean? Like, you can do that. Like,
50,
I don't
60
doubt it.
years.
Wait, why is he a
Imagine it.
simp if he supports your lifestyle?
He's a what?
Because
what is
Say
his
what?
lifestyle?
It's
What's-
unreasonable because we all understand that she's a regular person, but she wants someone with, more assets than what she has to offer, which is a very unreasonable thing. It's out of her reach. That's why it would take a simp to support
But what
that.
if it's not out of her reach, though? You know what I mean? You just got to go for it. Like, if you are looking for, let's say you're a man, and let's take money out the equation. You're looking for some chick that fits these really specific, like, got to have like triple D's, Meg Thee Stallion's knees, just a bunch of shit, right? If you're just a basic dude, you might not be able to find that. But if you take time, if you swipe 1,000,000 times on Hinge or Tinder, you may find one, but you just can't be salty. Like, you got to be real with yourself. If your requests are not reasonable, you have to expect it's going to take an unreasonable amount of time to find this person you like.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't know,
I
man. I get so sick of seeing this on Instagram and just social media. It's like super like materialistic view where it's the prerequisite is he needs to have this much money, he needs to have X and this, all these assets, right? But it's what about the things that matter in a relationship? Like what about
Like,
him actually,
are you
liking you?
Yeah,
or him,
like
you
the
have a
ass.
kid. How about him actually taking care of your kid and like being a stable, figure in that kid's life? Or how
Can
about
I
him
even-
being a good person
yeah.
to you? You just care about
Yeah.
monetary stuff. How materialistic can you be? Like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, you might marry a millionaire, but what if he treats you like garbage? Then what?
Yeah.
You're gonna be happy? You're telling me that the money makes you happy? That's trash.
Hey, Thug gonna be saying you gonna cry in the Honda or the Bentley.
Right.
Hey.
Some of the
How do you
most
find a
Ray.
man?
some
Don't
of the
find a man
most
that treats
bitter.
you like trash, but my God, maybe it's a filter. Maybe it's like how you filter out these men. Like, I want a man who's good to me, but I'm gonna filter it out because I know I make 6 figures. I want a 6-figure man. Cool.
Okay. You see,
Out
I
of these
understand that.
6-figure men, let me decide who I'm gonna be with.
That makes sense. Where if it's like, all right, I'm making this much money, I expect this dude to make at least that amount or somewhere in the ballpark. He might not make as much as me, then I understand that. But if it's like, I need someone that doesn't have a job, but is like his own boss, doesn't work at 9 to 5, but has 6 figures and does this and that. Meanwhile, I work at McDonald's. Then what are you talking about?
Right.
Like maybe those standards you're setting are just way too high for you. They're not realistic. First of all,
like
nobody's gonna
this,
be messing with you.
If this woman gets the man that she wants, she may end up bitter like the same women who have rich husbands. You know, just because she has a man who has money, she may still end up being a single parent. You know, conceptually, because the guy who has a lot of money may not be around as much as she wants. He doesn't have the emotional support that she needs. You know, so she needs to know what exactly or what specifically she may need and not exactly want. You know?
But let's be honest. Go ahead.
How about this, Will? So imagine you lived. The year is 2003, okay, and you live in Drake's hometown, okay. You live in Drake's hometown, and you know, huh? Look, hear me out, because everybody knows, according to Drake's songs, he has a certain kind of woman that he likes, right?
Right.
And there is not he's worth what, like a couple $100 million right now. There's not a single, there's like literally 0.05%. I spat on the lens. Yeah, really? That's crazy. Yeah, really? Talking that talk right now. Damn.
Right. He is spitting.
Hey, look, when I get going on Champagne Poppy, you know, it's just that's my guy. That's my guy. Nah, but it's like, you know, imagine, you know, like Drake, right? There's not a single person. There's like only like a couple people in the world that are like his station in life, right? Like worth hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And it's like, if you're like a woman and you're in Drake's hometown and you're like, okay, I know Drake's available. I know he likes my kind of person. You know, he has that like, he wants to save him kind of mindset. That could be what you're after. So now it's like, dang, do I hit on any of these other dudes or do I sell out for Drake? He's the one. That's the guy I'm looking for. Yeah, I work at McDonald's, but he don't care. I'm what he likes. So what's up?
Yeah, but that's
one
like,
in a million, though, man.
That's like what
there's
you
only
said
one
earlier. Yeah. And it's like what you said. First of all, this hypothetical woman that you're speaking of is not the only woman in that line. She's not that only type. And secondly, it's like you said earlier, that's a lot of time committed to get Drake to jump at that fishing rod that she's got out there dangling for him. She might end up waiting until she's like 60, you know, or it might not even happen. They've got to be ready to take these L's and get rid of that entitlement when they reach for the stars and fall on a regular nigga. Be happy with the regular niggas. Be happy with the regular niggas. I'm just saying.
Shoot for the moon.
Nah. I don't want to go that far. I don't want to say that you should downgrade. I don't want to say that where it's like,
don't settle. I'm not saying don't settle.
But yeah, don't settle. I just feel like sometimes when you hear those things or you see that on Twitter or you see it on Instagram, it's just so unrealistic. Like the lady in that video was literally there complaining about that because it's not going to happen for her. Like it's literally not going to happen for her. Why? Because it's unrealistic. Like you can't expect those. Like you're not going to see that happen all the time. Some people might get that, but not everybody's getting treated like that.
What she say? She said, "I'm a 5 on a regular day. When I beat my face, I'm a 6." It's like,
why would you say that?
Why are we having this conversation?
Why would you? Oh my God! Why would you say that on a live podcast? Why would you say that? You set yourself up. You set yourself up to be a meme. You set yourself up to be a clown. You just put a clown face on it and just be like,
that lets me know. That lets me know, number one, that you don't love yourself as much as you think you do, because you said that you're a 6. Even ugly people don't call themselves a 6. Like,
yeah, bro. Be more confident. Like, honestly, we just gotta keep it a beam. People will rather put money over like being respected and being like actually trusted and actually, you know, having some honesty and some like, you know, some transparency in the relationship. People rather be crying in a Bentley, being disrespected, than be happy, you know, in a Sudan. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that is?
He said a Sudan.
Because the lifestyle, the fact of you not having to worry about money in a capitalistic society is a big deal. Like when you're able to go to 5-star dinners without batting an eye, it's dope. When you're able to get the nice wines, the nice clothes, the nice shoes, the nice cars, the big house, You know,
Well,
when
can I
you're
say
able to
this, B?
get those things, yeah, what's up?
And Fu, I want you to kind of chime in on this a little bit. It's like I wonder if the real question is, like you said it earlier, you could either cry in a Bentley or cry in the sedan. It's like, what if you come down to the conclusion that none of these dudes are worth anything? Like you get to that point where you're like, all these dudes are trash, so you might as well find a rich one.
And that's what a
That's
lot of women are doing.
that's a great point.
Like that's what a lot of women are doing. And it's I I think men are trash just because of the behavior I see you regularly, like men in general. And if maybe you're not part of the men I'm talking about, this shouldn't offend you, but
Now
you
we
men are
are.
garbage. Okay, then yeah, you're fucking garbage.
Speaks for yourself, OP.
We're so
I know
am
you,
a-
Brendan.
I am a road
I know who
man.
you are, Brendan. I know who you are, Brendan.
Like
for the
if
listeners,
all
I'm
these
growing
niggas out
myself
here
to
are
be a
trash,
husband.
well, have fun with that.
Have fun.
I
with
am a
that.
road man. I am a good man. I am a black man.
I'm with you though, because from a man's perspective,
I'm a
I know
black
for a
man.
fact that most of us, 99% of us are undisciplined and some of us are very selfish. So I can see why a woman will settle for the materialistic way, the superficial happiness, rather than continue to work as hard as they can to get that true soulfulness from a man, you know.
And like a lot of people say, like relationships are 50-50, but at the end of the day, 50-50 is only 100%. We are two whole individuals. It needs to be 100 and 100. You give me what I give you, and then we become a team. Like I'm not trying to be out here 50-50 with the nigga, and now we're both struggling. What does that do
Yeah.
for me? I might as well just
Yeah.
been 100 on my own. Because now I
Mhm.
have to suck your
Spitting
dick and
facts.
fuck with you when I could have been with me and my vibrator. Sleeping in the center of the bed.
If one party has the capacity
Facts.
to compensate for what the other party doesn't have, then why wouldn't we do it? You know.
I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie to you.
People
I
not
don't know if
willing
I
to
can
give
compete
in.
with a vibrator, bro. I don't think I can compete. My shit don't do that.
Hey, I become teammates.
It don't.
I become teammates with the vibrator. We got what's that one tweet? You gotta work with the vibrator to make your girl see stars. How you doing, my nigga? Like, what's good?
I like.
It's more like, what's up? What's up,
Right.
bro?
What's up, man? Glad to have you on the team.
Welcome.
I like that we naturally got to this part of relationships and significant others, because that leads us into our next topic. So do you think that your significant other is obligated to tell you about who they've been with in their past?
Willie, pull up.
This is
William.
you.
Well. I say no. And first of all, I say a hell no. Because what your partner did before you is none of your business. Everybody has gone through experiences prior to you that has built them up to be the person they are. And you are lucky that they have found you. And if you ask your partner who they've been with and what's their body count while you guys are together, you're simply asking a question that's going to make you angry. And from the simple fact that that question is going to make you angry, it's going to cause complications and it's going to cause arguments, which could possibly cause the downfall of your relationship because you now have judgment towards your significant other, which you don't want to have because it's unnecessary judgment. It's all on you. If you ask that question, I think is a very immature and childish question to ask, and I don't think we should do it.
Let me ask you this question then. If your shorty hit one of the mandem, hit one of the boys, right? One of your homies, you asking? You asking them?
Do I have prior
If you
knowledge?
knew beforehand?
Yeah, do I have prior knowledge?
Yeah.
That's a good question because we had slightly talked about it the other night.
How is it a good question? How is it a good question?
No.
How?
Let me elaborate. Let me elaborate because we had slightly talked about this the other night, and I was thinking about it strictly from my perspective, as I always do. I'm a selfish nigga. It's what I do. But I do have some homies who are with girls who I have previously hit in the past, and they keep it to themselves. They act like it didn't happen when we're together, and they left it in the past. So I'm gonna try to be the bigger man and answer to your question, B. I don't ask, and if I know that it happened, I just let it be because like I told y'all before, my girl knows where home base is. As long as she comes home with me at the end of the night, sleep next to me in my bed, and we're having dinner together, there are no issues my way.
Word. So you're secure
Well-
with yourself, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I feel like that's cap.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
Cap.
110% cap.
Cap.
I feel like that's cap.
Such cap.
You're
feel like
very
it's
secure with being insecure about it. Like if you can't reconcile with the fact that your girl had a pussy before she met you. Like whoever I fucked before I met you, you may want to know about it, you may not, but why are you gonna hold that against me? It's my puss. I'm giving it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it's
Yeah.
it's the issue. I think is just the fact that it's a friend. I feel like I don't think it's okay for anyone to be insecure. Like if you had sex with somebody else beforehand, whatever, who cares, right? But if it's your friend, man, I feel like that can make things so awkward. I don't know.
Listen, man.
Why
listen,
though?
man.
What's
Listen,
awkward
man.
about it?
Let me
Elaborate.
listen, man. I can get canceled for this, throwing the trash. I don't care. I'll say it. When it comes to like a friend, like if I know someone, like the person I'm with has been with a friend or multiple friends, I will always feel weirdly about it. As I could be insecure, it could be that I'm too territorial or whatever it is. But the fact that like she's been with one of my mans, and my man's like, and she comes around my man's all the time, I'm gonna feel away. I'm going to feel something's not right here.
Yo, OP, let me ask you this.
He's gonna be looking at your girl like
exactly. And
I've been
as
inside her.
as men, you have to understand, as men, I think that might be the one part that you're not catching, Afua, is that as men, there will always be a yeah, nigga, yeah.
But guess what? But listen,
and that's that shit right there.
but hold on, Afua's gonna tell you that she
men.
doesn't. Afua's gonna tell you that she doesn't give a fuck. But OP, let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
Now, if that is what you're worried about, would you trust your girl being alone with mans that she hit?
I mean, if we're together, yeah, sure. But
if they're alone together,
would,
you're cool with it. Word. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what circumstance would arise that they need to be alone together. But
this is your time to say that's cap.
No, I would
say that.
Listen. I would trust her. I mean, that's happened to me before. I would trust her.
I think that's
but
cap
I'm
because
not gonna...
actually have a choice with that. Because I tell my girl, I'd be like, look, you used to fuck with that nigga, and I'm being transparent with you, letting you know that I don't think that you should be friends with him. Because I think he has ulterior motives when it comes to you. But if it comes to my friend, I don't think we can do much about that as a couple, because the friendship with your mans runs a little deep, and some L's you just gotta eat.
But also, here's the thing though. The question was, do they feel? Hold on,
who's ready to take off on our ass?
One second, ready, Afua?
I'm
Afua, 1
listening,
second.
and
Let me get this off. Let me get this off, and then you can have the whole floor. Ready? The question was like, do I feel obligated to ask them about the people they've been with, right? But if we're in that situation, because I've been in the situation before, I've never brought it up. I don't bring it up. I don't make it an issue. Like, I'm cool with, like, you know what, that's fine. But I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, this dude's around here. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm never going to throw that in her face. I'm never going to like say, oh, well, you were with blah, blah. I'm not that type of person. But go on. Well, how do you feel?
I just feel like that's some insecure shit. Like
I
if I used
agree.
to fuck with your
It's
nigga
completely
and I
insecure.
don't fuck with your nigga anymore, one, I can be alone in a room with whoever I want to. If I don't want to fuck you, it's not going to happen. You have to trust I'm with you because I want to be with you and not because I want to be with your friend. Right. If I want to be with your friend, I go back and fuck him again.
Right.
I don't have to be.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that. That question, because I'm not worried about
like that. That's the reason why we saying what we saying. They keep saying it like that.
Why? Because I said if I wanted to be with your friend, I go fuck him and not you. I don't have to be up here.
Or both.
And honestly, like what you were saying about your friends, like, how are you about to trust that you can't leave me alone with your friend, but that's your homie, that's your bro, like you don't want to make it awkward, like
double standard ass niggas.
Both of us like fucked each other,
man.
right? Like I didn't just fuck him.
I asked the question.
We fucked each other.
I asked the question.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
question.
I'm talking about Will. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel it.
Well, I have a question for Fu real quick.
That's not how I
so
felt.
are you saying if you had a man,
go ahead, Josh,
had been smashed like a couple of your friends, and he's trying to wife you up, that's chill?
Is he my man now? Do we get along? Are we in a relationship?
Well, you're not yet. Like he's pursuing you now.
But we're vibing. We're really clicking. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do about what he did with his dick before he met me?
Okay, I mean,
Afua,
you're
Afua,
But you
keeping
know
it
some of your
clean,
friends
but-
gonna look at you sideways. You know some of
Yo,
your
hold
friends.
on.
And if they
Afua,
want to
Afua.
try and fuck that nigga, go ahead. But I promise you, this pussy got a grip on him, or else he wouldn't be my man.
Say that shit.
All right, hold on.
Say that shit.
Hold on. When I edit this, I'm putting that shit in slow motion and running it back. But all right, go ahead. Keep going.
I love the
Look at me.
confidence.
Afua, though,
Yo,
Afua,
chill out, bro.
Afua, I love you so much. I love you so much, Afua, but you be capping, bro. You're trying to tell me right now that
Receipts.
if your friends hit the man that's pursuing you and you're vibing with him, you ain't thinking sideways about that nigga at all? Be real with me,
No,
my nigga. Come on.
be real. Okay, let's lay it out right here. I
What's
have
up?
a nigga who's hit some of my friends, and I don't even think about it.
Did he tell you? Like, did he tell you before you guys started dating or whatever?
Oh, I knew before I even met him.
If, let's say, for instance, like you didn't know, would
Brendan,
you have
don't shake
wanted
your
to
head at
know?
me.
Would you have wanted to know?
Would I have wanted to know?
Right. So let's say,
I mean,
like, you know, he
probably.
hit your friends.
Probably, but if I didn't know, it wasn't like it's not going to be a deal breaker for me that you didn't tell me that you fucked somebody in 2016 and it's 2020. Like,
You're special then.
it's not
'cause I feel
gonna.
like,
That's a
I
one
feel
of
like
a
most
one
people,
because
especially, well, guys and girls. It's like,
Get
let's
off her
say
dick.
you had a guy or girl you were going after, and then no, for real, it's like guy or girl you're going after, right? And then you didn't know that they smashed me and your friends, and then y'all have been hanging out, all three of y'all, or four of y'all together.
Oh,
And then they find out later on, oh, you did smash them, and we've been hanging out. You didn't tell me. You were hanging out with them all alone, one-on-one, just telling me y'all friends, but y'all had been smashed in the past. You ain't say nothing about it. Most people would be pretty salty about that.
Yeah.
If I find out after the fact and I ask you about it, you can say, "Oh, like I didn't even think it was that deep. It's nothing. Like it's 2020. It happened in 2016, 15, 13, whatever." But what am I supposed to do about what you did with your
No,
dick
it
before you
happened.
met
It
me?
happened like 8 months ago. How about that?
It happened 8 months ago. Cool. I didn't ask about who you fucked before you fucked me. So when did you have the opportunity to tell me? You think I want you to like imagine how uncomfortable it's gonna be if it's me, my friend, and my dude, and we're out at a bar, and he grabs me and says, "Oh, I used to fuck her." Like, why would you fucking tell me that right now?
yeah.
That would be a bad place, bad timing type of situation. I
But
would
then
be
let's
telling
say
you.
he tells me when we get to the crib, "Oh, I used to fuck your girl we were out with tonight."
Bad timing.
Quickest way to
Bad,
pussy go.
Bad timing.
Sahara
timing.
Desert.
So
Bad
when's the
timing.
good? When's
I
the
would
good
tell
time
you.
then?
I would tell you on on a random Tuesday when we chilling and we haven't seen her for like weeks or something like that. I wouldn't tell you like.
Don't.
What do you mean you don't?
I take the gamble. I would take the gamble. If I had sex with one of my girls' friends years before I got with my girl, if my girl's friend ends up telling her, then I'd just be like, all right, well, yeah, it happened, but I didn't think it was important enough to tell you because it was so long ago.
Thank you.
Depending on the timing.
There's no timing if I don't tell her.
It could have
No.
happened last week. It could have happened last week and we got together this week. Cool. If you feel the need to bring it up before my friend does, I'm going to think you're thinking about it. Like, why are you? I didn't ask. So why are you?
I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think that's someone
Wait, you
that's
said
trying to
last week?
Yeah, like it could have been last week.
Last week is very recent. That's
like damn.
That was
That
7 days ago.
That boy took 7 showers in this time, nigga. No, I'm just saying it's cool that someone literally didn't wait for someone else to tell you that because he went out of his way to tell you just so there's no confusion, there's no bullshit being around like that situation. I think that's an honest thing to do. Now, if you want to, if we would be thinking on some Madame Zeroni shit, like, just, what I'm saying? Like,
to Brendan's point really quick, you're a 101 and most women, if they're blindsided by the fact that their guy had sex with their friend, no matter what the timing was, they're going to feel some sort of way about it. And that's just like the rules of the way we live. Like you may have a backbone about it, but a lot of women do not. They be acting up on us. And that's why Brendan said most of the time he would tell
Men
them.
and women.
Yeah,
I would just.
You're
I'm
1,000
saying for
times
me,
more self-secure for sure.
yeah, Afua is very self-secure,
than
but
I.
also Afua be trying. Afua's on camera right now, so of course she gonna really sell that. But I'm just saying.
She's saying fuck these niggas. I
Brendan,
don't need
please
these
don't do
niggas.
me. Please
She's
don't do me on
selling
this
it.
podcast,
Wow.
Brendan.
No. We are coming here to be honest. I think
yeah.
Afua's capping a little bit.
Capping. Is
I think
that
that's
me
happened
or
a little bit.
Will?
A fool had lights, camera, action, said
I
words.
think you being real.
I'm built different.
We
I'm
built
different.
we were ready.
My heart different. I'm thinking different.
A lot of
I'm
women will act up on your ass if you don't tell them what happened with their friend.
Yeah.
You know,
Now, if it
no
was
matter
different,
what
if it
time
was,
was.
if it was different in that regard of like, I don't care. Like, I'm secure with myself. I'm secure with my body. I'm secure with my mind. You did what you did. Bet it. But it better not happen again. Is Afua's role.
Facts.
I know her because we speak on that shit. I'm just saying, if someone, I'm just disagreeing with her point by saying, oh, well, if you told me that, that means you're thinking of it. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think if someone's really telling you, they just don't want it to be a situation where someone told you first and they were just like, well, she ain't ask, I ain't gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not moving in like that sneaky type of way, which is honorable, I think.
So what's the best way to have that conversation? Like, how do you said random Tuesday? So tell me how that conversation would go. I'm your girlfriend. You fuck my friend. Let's go.
Like if I realize that like I see you on the ground with her, or I see that you guys are kicking it on your story, or I'm just seeing it for the first time, like, oh shit, they're friends. Okay, well, we can have this conversation. Like when I pop up and see you, I'll be like, hey, just want to let you know this happened. It was this time ago. I just want to let you know like it's done. I'm with you now. Excuse me. I'm with you now. There's nothing to worry about, but I just wanted to let you know, just in, just to like put it all on the table and not be fronting on you. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they're not built like that, like where they're just like, oh, you didn't tell me. Yeah, bro. Like if it was cool with that, like if it was cool with like not knowing and you just showing her the love and affection and appreciation. But there's some women where it's like, there's some women, bro. I be around, bro. I be hearing stuff all the time where it's just like, you did with what? You did that? Like it's like, there's some people that are insecure about someone else touching, doing whatever with their significant other. It's just people that are like that, bro. So we have to be mindful of who we're messing with. So
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
I got a question for y'all. So do y'all, because most of everyone agree with what B just said. Like if someone just says, hey, this is what I did, just being honest, that's fair, right?
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I agree with the
Don't do that.
Right. So like, is it a red flag if someone asks you? Like if someone says, hey, who have you slept with in the last whatever? I want to know who they are. Is that a red flag?
Yes.
Psychotic tendencies.
Yes. It's my puss.
Okay.
If it wasn't warranted, bro, and you just asked that question, then you're kind of weird. But like, if something was to be presented to you where you needed to know, then I understand.
Well, what if?
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I was trying to get at, though, because I wonder. Because B, what you were saying is you were just keeping it a bean. Like I just want you. I just want to tell you. I just want to be honest. I just want to get it all out on the. I just want to get it all out, right?
Yeah.
On the flip side, is it okay for someone to say, "This is the kind of stuff that bothers me, so I just want to ask you about it. I'm just keeping it a bean. This is what I care about, and I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I just want to know."
In my opinion, is it okay to, if you phrase it like that, is it okay to ask? Yes. But it's also okay for me to decide I don't want to fuck with you anymore because you're insecure.
That's fair.
What if they're asking for health reasons? It's like, are you
are you implying that?
Are you being safe?
So do all your friends.
Are you out here
other ways
just?
to ask.
Sure, yeah, there are, but you never know. Some
When was
people
your
aren't.
last STD screening? Let's go get tested for STDs together.
Yeah,
you don't need to know who I've been with for that.
That's not as messy. That's not as messy or fun.
You're supposed to outright ask your girl that shit. If you got questions about that, you just be like, "Yo, let's just go ahead and get this out the way so we can have a peace of mind." If it comes to health,
right?
Yeah, you guys are boring.
This nigga OP want to spell it out on his dinner plate in peas. STD.
What are you doing? Who you been with?
With his peas?
Well, like,
Man.
let's stick on this relationships topics. These topics. The next question I have for you guys is: could you or could you not, or would you not date someone with an OnlyFans page?
Oh, well, you want to?
No, go ahead, man.
And if was gonna tear my ass up for this, but
Say it.
Let's hear it.
I don't want to shame anyone. Let's start this off by this. I don't want to shame anybody.
Disclaimer.
He's about to shame somebody.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm
Disclaimer.
not. No, I'm not. No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you are.
No, I'm not. This is what I'm saying though. For me, I don't want anyone. I'm kind of territorial. I don't want anyone looking at my girl naked. None of that shit. Like that's me. That's all me. Respectfully. Now, if
her, Brendan.
No, I'm talking about as far as my relation. Man, fuck this nigga OB, bro. I'm literally
You aren't entitled to her body.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
What the hell was that, dude?
You me too
2020,
niggas is
dude.
capping, bro. Anyways.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, you guys are cappers. You guys are
Somebody
straight
getting
cappers.
canceled.
That's cool.
He's getting
You me too niggas is
tonight.
That's fine. Let's keep it up. Tonight. Let's keep it a whole beam, bro. Let's keep it a whole
Keep it a
beam.
beam. Keep it a beam, Brendan. Let's hear it.
Most men have a problem with their girl showing out for dudes that they don't know or even may know. Okay.
And we call those people Republicans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I finished my
Oh,
point, my nigga.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Get it off.
First off, I'm not a Republican. I'm in the middle. Listen,
Something a Republican would say.
Yep.
Well, it looks like
I'm
my
a libertarian.
train
I'm actually a libertarian.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm not saying that I own this woman's body or anything. She really has the choice to do what she wants to do. And I agree with that. A woman's body is a woman's body. I don't have the choice to tell her what to do. I'm just saying I would feel uncomfortable because I want everything that, sexually, I want everything in-house. And I think that's most people for the most part that they, want their significant other to be all for them and only for them. Now, if we broke and we need to get to a bag, then hey, baby, you gotta
do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. But at the same time, though, if we don't need that, if we don't need to do that, right? Then I don't understand why you would do that. I mean, I'm not shaming it.
It's just funny. You're like, I don't own her, but I will pimp her out.
Yeah, but I'll pimp her out.
I was about to say,
if it's the last resort that I guess she needs to do to make some bread or do whatever she has to do, especially like during these times, that's understandable. But if everything's going well between us, we're all fed, like we're doing what we got to do, I just don't see if it's necessary to do so. Now, if you want to do that because you want to liberate yourself, that's another reason too. There's just so many different situations in regards
so you're in on it
to this one.
Can I ask you a question?
So you in on it? Hold on one second. So you're in on it if she's doing it for the sake of liberating herself. You're in on it if she's doing it for that sake.
I understand that, but I wouldn't be comfortable with it. Just like honestly, what's funny
That's not
is
an answer.
Huh? Shut up, nigga.
Are you down or are you not down?
I'm saying if you want to do this because it makes you feel liberated, cool. I understand that. But I'm just saying for me, I'm not comfortable with it. But at the same time, I'm going to support my woman because I love her. So
you're going to be in the videos.
I was about to ask you, what if she
you're
asked
going to
you
be in the videos,
in
right?
the videos, yeah.
Right. That's yo.
That's what I heard you say.
The man them don't do that.
So you don't like money.
But you don't support her then. Because support would be being in my videos.
Yep.
So wait a minute. What?
You not only get to claim
whose dick is it gonna be?
You not only get to claim, you get to claim your woman on camera, and you get to support her while doing it and getting a monetary benefit from it. So I'm not even
comfortable like being naked in front of like
Enough women.
So you don't get pussy.
No, I'm very comfortable with my woman.
I
I'm
don't
very
even like
comfortable
being
with,
naked. When I pee, I put my pee-pee through the pee-pee hole. I don't even take my pants off. That's what the zipper's for.
Josh, that's your first strike. Listen, all I'm saying is in regards to that though, like how could you say, oh, you don't want to be in my videos? I'm already not comfortable in regards to this, so why would I be in the video? That's kind of like not respecting me too as well. Like if it's your choice, and it's my choice too, right? As far as like if I want to be in a video or not, like that's not fair. That's kind of a double standard, don't you think?
I agree, and I feel like that's why this should be a counterparted question. Like, could you date a girl who had an OnlyFans, but could a girl who had an OnlyFans date you?
Nope.
Could I be with somebody who doesn't want to be in my videos? Could I be with somebody who I feel like doesn't support me? Could I be with somebody who I think is judging me because of my decisions and how I pull income? But at the same time, like, you may be judging me. We're together. We're arguing all the time because you're upset with me for having an OnlyFans, but you're mighty quiet at the Jeff Rubies. You're real quiet in them new days. You're silent when you play that
PS5. Real quiet at Mitchell Steakhouse and shit, nigga.
Yes, the man I'm eating 5 stars. Lovely.
Asking for all the sides. Right.
Nah, I'm just no.
Have you
But
ever been in a situation like that before? Like, you ever been in a situation like that where like you were trying to pursue someone and they just weren't comfortable with whatever? How'd that go?
I don't think I've been in a situation where I'm trying to pursue someone and they're uncomfortable with that or whatever, but I've definitely been in situations where I'm unwarrantedly like approached by men who start the conversation with like, let me help you out. Let me take you out of this game. Let me do this for you. And I'm like, sweetheart, stay where you're at. I didn't ask. I'm
right,
literally just fine right here.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be that way. But the sad part is these niggas' pockets are never hefty.
Yeah. Yep.
They think a nice date is the Applebee's 2 for $20.
That's a college date.
Hey, hold up. Man, I was about to say, hold up.
It's a college date on a Tuesday.
Hey.
Well, y'all have fun with that. I'm gonna be over here with my nigga at Ruth's Chris. I'm gonna be over here with my nigga at Jeff Ruby's.
I didn't even know where that first place was.
Ruth Chris.
What was that first place to get? I'm too broke for that.
You never heard of Ruth Chris?
Never heard of Ruth Chris?
Yeah, when you come to New York, we're gonna go to Ruth Chris. I got you.
There's one downtown Cleveland.
Pause.
There's one in downtown Cincinnati. I'm gonna be with my nigga at Morton's. I'm gonna be wherever I want to be because I don't have to think about it.
No, this is what I was saying though.
Money talk.
No, this is what I was saying though, because if we're talking about the fact that like you're paying for stuff like that, there's nothing I can really say at all. I can't say shit. But if we have the conversation where I explain to you why I'm uncomfortable, but we're like excluding the arguments, things like that. But if we had like a civil conversation and said like, yo, I understand what you're doing. You know, you can do what you want to do. It's your life. I can't control that. Like, I'm not coming from the standpoint of like a jealous nigga or an insecure nigga, none of that. But I'm coming from the standpoint of it just doesn't make me feel comfortable that my girl is doing that. But at the same time, I still love you. And at the same time as well, I'll enjoy those Ruth Chris dinners and shut my damn mouth, but I still will feel uncomfortable at the same time. But as long as we're transparent about each other's feelings and what's going on, you know, either two things are going to happen. You're going to shut up and deal with it, or you're going to break up. So, you know, instead of me just making you feel bad that you're doing it, which I wouldn't do so, I would just let you know that my feelings are, damn, I'm just not comfortable with you doing that because I want you to myself. Like, and I hope that would be the same way for the girl I'm with, that you don't want me, you know, parading around, you know, entertaining girls and
posting workout videos on IG.
Yeah,
showing off the muscle.
I was about to get to that, dude. I don't know. It's OnlyFans is such like a harmless thing, you know. I can't find myself really getting that flustered about someone having an OnlyFans page and making money off of having an OnlyFans page. I see people do embarrassing and ridiculous things for $0 on Instagram every single day. At least you're monetizing it. Like, at least you're getting bread from this. Like, it's so harmless. I can't find it in my soul to be like, I don't like this. Like, my friends go, oh, she's got OnlyFans. Yeah, she's making bread, and we're eating at Ruth Chris every Thursday night. And I got some new J's last weekend, and we get to have fun too. Like, like I can't complain with that. So like,
and you're probably fucking
can I ask you this question?
You're probably fucking me a whole lot more. Because we got to record every week.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
At that point,
You're
I'm like,
getting you're getting
Yeah,
the,
hold on. Hey, hold
you're
on,
getting
Oren,
the
hold on.
nastiest
At that point, I'm gonna
fucking
be like-
blowjobs.
Oren,
at that
You're
point,
getting
I'm gonna be
the
like, yo, I don't want to.
best
I don't want to do
blowjobs in your
OnlyFans again. I don't want anymore. I'm tired.
let me
I want
ask
to play
the-
Xbox.
Let me ask the three of y'all right now. If your girl asks y'all, hey, I'm doing OnlyFans, I want you my videos. Y'all doing it?
Can I not? Do I have to show my face?
No face, no trace.
No face. I'm in. I don't give a fuck.
Fact.
Yeah.
I think niggas are lying.
Imagine.
And I'm getting,
Yeah.
and I'm getting, yo, and I'm getting like what? Let me get like a 10 points commission. I'm in.
Yeah.
It's not
Give
even
me some
that.
bread.
Imagine
I'm in.
regularly getting the sloppiest head you've ever had in your life because I got to show out for the camera.
You gotta show out. You gotta do
Hey.
your thing.
So
for your
Baby
now,
girl's trying to-
you're not getting the lazy head. You're getting the real fucking shit. Like, I
Facts.
want to keep this man head.
Baby girl's trying to be number one, like top 1%.
We talking
trying to
about
get some
practice.
Top
We talking about
0.1.
practice, not a game,
Not a game, but practice.
but practice.
Willie and Josh, you doing it too?
No
I've
face,
dated
no
girls on
trace.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hey,
Straight up.
And the
Mr.
fans don't be
Dirty
touching my
Nasty.
girl.
I'm nasty, yo.
The fans don't be touching my girl. Like
Josh,
it be
I'm
touching
nasty.
my girl.
What I gotta do?
Right? I get to
Straight
better
up,
my
dude.
sex life and get money from it. That's a
Y'all would be
win-win.
y'all would be cool until they saw that birthmark.
Who's gonna know about? Who's gonna know about my
They
birthmark?
can see the pimples on my booty and everything. I don't give a fuck, nigga. They paying money.
Right.
Brendan,
What?
I have a question for you then.
This podcast
What's
has been
up?
adjourned.
For somebody who has a desire to keep the relationship in-house, are you opposed to a threesome?
Yeah, if I'm with a girl and we're dating, yeah, I don't need to be doing that.
What?
I think you're capping. I think that's cap.
That's big. Cap.
Yeah, I feel
think
like
you're
if you
a capper.
had the right
No.
bitch,
That's cap.
the right bitches, plural.
If my listen, if my listen.
That's cap, bro.
Are you scared?
I don't believe you.
Am I scared?
Are you
Please ask
scared?
about me.
I don't think
He
he's
gets nervous.
scared. I just think
Ask about me. Ask about
shy.
me.
please don't.
Ask
I don't want to
about
have
you.
a conversation
Ask
your
about
ass
you,
up, bro.
Brendan. I
Fuck
don't
out of
want to
here.
ask
I'm
the
nervous.
streets about
Nigga.
you.
Fuck is you talking about?
Ask about me.
I'm not in the streets. I'll be cooling.
Ask about me.
No, I'm not saying that I'm
Let's say to
scared. I'm
ask.
just saying. Okay.
Is it back to the territorial thing?
No, it's more or less just like if I'm with some like at the age that I'm at, if I'm with somebody and I mean if she wants to do that, I mean we could talk about it, but I'm not going out of my way for no threesome if I'm with somebody. That's
What
just-
if it's
I
your
don't- I don't care.
birthday?
What if she wants to treat you?
If it's
What
my
if it's
birthday
Christmas and your birthday?
and
Birthday's
that's
on
my
Christmas.
gift,
Your birthday
that's my
got changed
gift.
to Christmas Day.
No, but it
And that's
comes
my-
with a gift because we on OnlyFans and I can afford it. You got the Xbox 5 or the PS5, whatever's out.
that's a great holiday.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a perfect holiday for real. But I'm just saying, I mean, until that really happens, I don't really know. But like, I'm just saying that I'm not really going out of my way for it. Just because if I'm comfortable with my girl, I'm comfortable with my girl, and that's
She's
basically
asking
it.
you if it's already presented to you. Would you do it?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
if your
fair to
girlfriend
not
brings it up
know
to you.
unless
Yeah.
it's fair to not know unless he's been put in that situation. I think that's a fair answer.
The thing is too though about threesomes, like you gotta understand, like, is my girl really cool with this, or is she just testing me? Like you never really like that's the thing. You gotta realize who you're dealing with in that regard. too, because
Tupac
some
over
people-
here. She's trying to
really
get
gotta-
me.
You really gotta
Trying to trick
know
me.
who you dealing with. You really gotta know who you dealing with over here.
I think we solidified earlier that you guys have a history of dating women who are insecure, and that's why you think that way. But if I'm
Nah.
offering you double the puss and you say
Nah.
Yo,
More for
lost
me,
my
face
guy.
ass. More for
no,
me.
I'm not gonna.
more
I'm
for
not,
me.
I'm not about to fix my mouth to blame the woman of my past on my own insecurities. For my
No,
own
hell no.
insecurities.
That's
Hell
big
no.
of
That's
you,
on.
OP.
That's on me.
Yeah,
That's on me.
you got to deal with
I wa-
everything within yourself. Like I can't be blaming other people for things that happened. Like I gotta really understand. Like, oh, this happened. Let's move on from it. Let's learn from it. But at the same time, I'm just not like I don't know. I'm just not going out of my way for that type of shit. But if it's presented, potentially.
Actually.
But you know, like to that point, B, like about going out your way, I think that's one of my big things about like not making a big deal about things like OnlyFans, et cetera, et cetera. Cause it's like To me, it's just unnecessary drama. It's like, is my girl happy?
Mhm.
Yes, she's having fun, doing her thing, enjoying life. We're enjoying life. Why
Getting
make it
paid.
complicated? Why complicate things that don't need to be complicated, man? We're both happy, living a dream. Who cares? Let it
I
be.
It's
really hope
harmless. It's
I
literally
really hope
harmless.
you guys keep this same energy if this really happens. Because if you don't, I'm clowning every single one.
It's
I've
harmless,
been in
though.
this
He may
situation,
clown you, but
bro.
I'm gonna come after you.
I don't give
I
a
would
I've been in
come
this
damn.
after
situation. Just
you.
chill.
I hope you keep that same
Chill.
energy. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
All
all
right.
for a woman making money, and I'm all for
Yeah, it's-
threesomes with my girls. So
I'm not saying.
Wilson,
Hold on,
Wilson,
hold on,
I'm
hold
all
on,
for
hold on.
all the benefits that come with OnlyFans.
But I'm not saying I'm not for women making money. I'm just saying that yeah, you can make the money. I'm gonna support that you're doing it, but to me, I'm just not comfortable with it. Now, if I'm not comfortable with it, I can leave the situation or understand and respect. This is your decision. I love you. Cool. That's where I'm kind of coming from.
Nice.
I'm thinking from more of like an actual mature level because
Right.
I don't like I'm not this girl's daddy unless it's in
Right.
the bedroom. But
You might
honestly,
be.
I'm not this
Unless
In the
girl's daddy, bro.
OnlyFans video.
Right.
Jesus Christ. All right. Y'all
He said, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
no, but all I'm saying is if you are a man, bro, and you're secure with yourself, but like you just don't want your girl doing that, but you can respect that she's getting her bread, it liberates her or whatever, then cool. And you had that talk, cool. That's where I'm coming from with this. It's not like, oh, I don't want you making money. Like that's not what I'm why
Yeah,
I
I feel like a lot of these like insecurities, not you, B. I'm just saying like in general,
Yeah.
like the people that wouldn't be okay with it. I feel like a lot of it comes like from a place where we're not being honest with ourselves. It's like if you really break down a lot of the reasons why you wouldn't like it, it's a lot of what would other people think. It's like
I was about to
90%
say
of
that.
it.
Yeah, man.
What would my parents think about it? Are my friends about to roast me? Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And like that kind of stuff, it's like it just depends on if you're cool with that or not. You know what I mean? Like if that kind of stuff really bothers you, women in sex work is gonna bother you. But it's like if
Yeah.
you don't care what other people think, generally, I don't think you'd care what your girl does. Period.
Facts.
Yeah.
Listen, man, if my girl is happy doing what she's doing and my friends want to try and cook me, you can say that to me. Then we can settle that. You know, like we can figure that out on our own. If she's doing what she's doing because it makes her happy and she's making money off of it, none of your business. And if you feel like you need to say something, then we can settle that a different way. You know, like there's no point. There's no
Fight me,
point.
pussy.
There's no point. No, because that's nasty though.
A
That's
man.
that's
my name is OP and I'm an amateur boxer. Speak of me.
A man who's
Yeah,
willing
yeah,
to
but
fight for his bitch.
no, but that's
loyal.
negative. That's negative energy though. That's like
OP
why
different.
Why even though, you know?
Right.
But hey, let's get into our main event, the elephant in the room segment. So this is the elephant in the room segment where we like to talk about the taboo things that, you know, some people might not want to touch on, but we are going to go there anyway. And today, the question is it necessarily a bad thing to be a gold digger? Ring off. No pun intended.
Afua,
I'm glad you're funny.
start us off. Let us know how you feel.
No, there's
Not a
nothing
bad
wrong
thing.
with being a gold digger. If you want to be a gold digger, by all means, sweetheart, I support you. I have no issue with you. But I also I feel like a lot of men like come at this issue as though a gold digger is like a preferred pronoun for women. Like a lot of you niggas is gold diggers too.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So let's come at it from like a gender neutral perspective. If you want to
Facts.
go over
Mm.
after someone simply because they have money, you're at liberty to do
You're
so.
go-
But at the
you're
end of the day, if all you get is money and not full satisfaction and fulfillment, baby, you were only looking for the coin. You got to take what you went there for.
You're a gold digger.
Right.
If you're only in it for money, you're a gold.
I agree with you on half of that. I agree that
I ain't saying
it needs.
she ain't messing
it
with no
needs-
broke niggas.
Not because I'm not a broke bitch. I'm not a broke
Yeah,
bitch. I
look.
won't be with a broke nigga.
Look,
She ain't messing with
I agree with you. It should be gender neutral. Absolutely. Like there is
You're
a
right.
connotation that gold digger can only be like a woman. That is wrong because we've
Yeah.
seen dudes that finesse women all the time for bread, all the time. I think it is wrong to be a gold digger though because you're exploiting someone.
Yeah.
You're literally trying to rip them of their money, of their monetary. You're trying to get monetary benefits from somebody.
Baby, it's not
Just for
tricking
their
if you
own-
got it. If you don't got it, that's one thing. But
Right.
it's not tricking if you got it.
That is a cop out.
And most of the time, most of the time, both parties know what's going on.
Thank
You giving them what they want, and you're getting what you want.
they?
Just like a
Yeah. No, tons
Dude,
of guys
there's-
get satisfaction out of spoiling. Like some people like being spoiled, some people like spoiling.
Some people
Exactly.
do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's also people that don't know what the hell is going on and think she really loves me. And I mean that's
But
a
hold
sin.
on, though.
But like at the
who
same time,
fucking who? Grow
But
up. They should know who they dealing
fucking
with.
fault is
but hold
that?
on though.
Yeah, like-
We're not talking about the party that is giving the money. We're talking about the party that is actively searching to find someone to finesse. That's what we're
scammer.
talking about. We're talking about the gold digger, not the person that gets gold dug. We're talking about the
Why you
digger.
get so defensive,
That's
bro?
facts.
We talking about the gold digger, okay?
Nah.
We ain't talking about the gold.
OP ring off, bro.
Let's get it.
OP ring
let's
off,
talk
bro.
about
Ring
it.
off, bro.
Let's
Go
talk
ahead,
about
go
it,
ahead.
OP ring
Because
off,
I mean,
bro.
I'm not in any place to even be mad if someone's gold digging because I don't have any gold to give up.
That's where we should have started the conversation. Because I promise you, in all my
It's only
life,
broke
as
people
many
talking about
times-
this.
As many times as people have called me a gold digger, it's never been a nigga that's with gold that has ever called me a
Listen,
gold digger.
but here's the thing.
Never.
I'm the
Hating
type to
ass
mind
niggas.
my own business, though. I'm the type that will mind my own
Really?
business. You can all attest to that, and I'm not
Shut
gonna
the
call
fuck
anybody a gold digger for what they're doing. But we're talking about the term. Is it wrong to be a gold digger? I would say yes, it is wrong. I think
Yes.
it's morally.
Yeah, it is
I
wrong.
think it's morally corrupt because you're going
Yeah.
after someone only for their monetary assets instead of who they are
Yeah.
as a person. You're trying to
You-
finesse someone and take their stuff. That is
You're
wrong,
scamming them,
right?
Yeah,
That is
that's
wrong.
Why is
That's
that
wrong.
a scam? Wait a minute. Let's
It's
separate
only a
this from scamming.
scam if
I
they
didn't say it
don't
was
know.
scamming. I didn't say it was scamming.
Let her speak.
I didn't
let
say
her
it was
speak.
scamming. I didn't say it was scamming. That was Brendan. I don't think it's
Yeah,
a scam.
Brendan, let's hear why you think this is a scam because I really want to differentiate these two terms because I think
Because
you're
a
thinking
scam
of
is a
something
trick.
else.
A scam is a
It-
trick.
it-
That means
Yo,
you're tricking someone. If you're
Is
scamming
that
someone,
not-
you're literally tricking them. Into
So hold
something.
on. You don't think that a gold digger is someone that's literally tricking someone out of their money by acting like they
depends.
give a fuck about them? Like actually, like
No.
that's what I meant. No.
No,
Depends.
because realistically, at the end of the day, if I am somebody who you want as arm candy and I'm somebody you want to be in my life, I don't have to trick you and make you think I like you. You came seeking me. But to be with me, baby, it costs to be the boss. So pay up.
Can I ask y'all this? Can I
Go-
ask y'all
go ahead,
this?
Go ahead, Willie.
It costs to be
Is-
the boss.
Is a sugar baby and a gold digger, can they both be the same thing?
Potentially.
No.
Potentially.
No.
Potentially.
What's the difference?
potentially.
I don't know the difference.
A sugar
So
baby,
I
a
feel
sugar
like, in my
I really
opinion,
don't.
a sugar baby is in a devoted relationship, and it's clear from the beginning that she is a sugar baby. Like she is receiving sugar from her daddy. She has whatever it is. It could be cash, assets, cars, jewelry, whatever they agree on. That is an arrangement. They have prearranged that this is the basis
you're
of
actually
our
right.
relationship.
You're right.
Mhm.
Maybe I
You're
offer
right.
you companionship and my emotional, like my empathy in return, but we met and we agreed to these terms. It's damn near contractual.
Mm.
Yeah.
But with a gold digger, it could be somebody like, oh, well, this man knows he likes having me on my arm, having me on his arm. So he's going to take me where I want to go. He's going to take me shopping and he's going to pay for what I want. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to go elsewhere. Both of which I support them both.
Mhm. It's just that
And
a
I
gold
don't- I
digger
wouldn't
is
even-
more implied.
Is it though? Because if you're asking the people who are being gold dug, they know what it is.
Yeah,
You
it's
look like a
implied.
sack of potatoes, but you got a bad bitch on your arm, sweetheart. It's not because you're funny.
Right.
Those are
Because I
It
feel like
is.
at the end of the
It
day,
is.
Brendan is hurt.
I ain't built like no sack of potatoes though. Let's let it get that. But listen,
Saying you are, but you may not have what I need.
which is what money?
It could be money. Maybe a gold digger is after you because you can push her further in her career. Maybe you can push that person further in their socioeconomic stances and
So
in terms of
Afua,
finances. It could be anything.
So Afua, it's on the condition that I provide something, right?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
something more than dick. Because dick
I
is
rest my
plentiful,
case,
abundant.
jury.
I can get it from anybody. I need something more
But
than
I need to provide
everybody's
money for,
offering
but I need to provide money to make you stay.
right?
No, you don't have to hand me $1. But if I know if I rock with you, you can get me hired on at the best law firm in the city and I can further my own career. I just need the connection. cool. That's what I'm gonna do.
So
If I rock with you, you can get me hired on the engineer's office. Or if I rock with you, you have connections with the mayor, the senator, the governor, or somebody I want to be with. Cool. I'm rocking with you.
okay.
I think
Yeah.
being a
I feel like what
gold
she's
digger
saying
is
is like at the end of the day, it's like, like even these gold digging relationships, they're not 100% parasitic. Like both parties are getting something out of it.
It's mutually
It's not
beneficial.
like
Potentially.
right.
Is it
Yeah,
potentially? Because if
potentially,
it wasn't, you wouldn't be here.
no. Yeah, if it
And,
wasn't, they wouldn't
this
be
is
paying
coming
for
from
it.
me. I want to clarify. I don't consider myself a gold digger. I have my own gold. I could literally live the rest of my life without a man and be fine. I'm
Yeah,
very
that's facts.
blessed. But I'm
Mhm.
speaking on behalf of women who they want men to do things for them more than the bare fucking minimum. Because nowadays it's a lot of men out here who are offering dick and disappointment, and they say, "Well, you bitches are ungrateful. You bitches,
But
you
that's
should
not
get
what
more."
that's not what we're talking about though. Orange
I'm just saying.
specifically.
But that's
Orange
why women
specifically-
seek out
Remember-
more, though.
Remember earlier when I said I think men are trash?
Yeah.
I really believe that. So if I'm gonna be crying
Are
in a Honda
women
Civic
not
or
trash
a
as well?
Bentley,
Can women be trash as well?
women can absolutely be trash.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. I don't even
course.
want to discriminate solely against men. I know several women who are garbage,
Mhm.
but y'all go after them because they got that fresh BBL and a new set of titties. Y'all just dumb.
That's
me.
fair.
Right.
Not
me.
I.
I like my women natural, you know.
Do you really?
Shut up.
I'm
Do
from
you really?
Cleveland.
Shut your ass up.
I'm from
You've been capping
Cleveland,
all
nigga.
night. You've been capping
I'm a-
all night. Damn, shut up, nigga.
Willie,
I get on the
I thought
podcast
this-
one night
I
and
thought
Willie
this
gets
episode-
the lion.
Yeah, bro. I thought Will was
When
really gonna
have-
come here saying some
when-
truths or his own
when
speaking his
have-
truths.
When have I ever sent a
Yo.
Instagram post to the group of a girl who wasn't
Yo.
all natural?
Will is giving me I drink almond milk vibes tonight.
I told you voices was getting deep today, bro. I told you voices was getting deep as hell
William,
today.
Liar. Will
Voice
is
is getting
lying.
deep
You
as
listen
hell
to
William
today.
put the golf visor on and forgot who he was.
It's the visor. Take the visor off, bro.
I've never seen this man wear Nike in my life. When'd you get that Nike
Today's
hoodie,
the
bro?
day.
Uh,
When'd you get that Nike hoodie, bro?
I got
Oh,
this for
man,
Christmas, actually.
I love the energy, Will. I love the energy.
Nah,
I
but
appreciate
honestly,
it, dog.
what Oren was saying was if someone is going into a situation strictly just for the cash and, the other person doesn't really understand like what's really going on, I guess. At the same time, Will and Afua have a point with like whose fault is that? I just don't think that's honorable that you're just going strictly for someone because they can benefit you in a way that's going to get you higher. Now, if you want to be real and be like, okay, well, he benefited me into getting what I wanted, but I still rock with him and I still fuck with him as a friend or like whatever. Like you didn't just use him and toss him away.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're coming from, I guess, in that regard. But Oren, go ahead.
I looked up a definition of gold
Weak
digger.
as fuck.
Yeah.
It says a person who forms relationships with others purely to extract money from them. That sounds insidious.
That's every boss, every manager you've ever had, man.
All right,
Every-
Mr.
every
Capitalist. All
boss
right,
you've
Mr.
ever had.
Communism.
Man,
All right,
shut
dude.
your-
Welcome to
shut your
capitalism,
ass.
bitch.
All right,
What's
all
up?
right.
Shut your-
Communist
Hey,
manifesto.
hey,
Karl
hey,
Marx
Josh.
over here. We
Hey,
get it.
Josh, you got a job, right?
I do.
Okay, shut your ass up. Listen. Listen. Afua, are you saying that you back people up with that definition that he just read?
The definition was going after only money.
What was the definition again?
That was the definition. Yeah, is they're forming relationships purely to extract money and gifts from someone else.
And gifts.
assets.
PS5s.
I want to say I see where it's going, but the definition needs more. Like it needs like.
I left out a second half of this because
Of
it
course you
actually-
fucking did.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
no. It led to
Niggas ain't
no,
shit. That's why
No,
you
hold on,
can't.
hold on.
This is why men are trash. Because you
No,
could've said
hold
somebody
on,
else.
hold
You
on,
could've read
hold
the
on.
fucking definition.
Hold on. Because I didn't because we touched
And she
on
knew
this
you was
earlier.
lying too.
Oh,
She knew you was
hold
lying.
on.
Give me the
Hold on,
rest,
it's because-
nigga.
She
It's
said
because
it's got to
we-
be more
we-
in there.
We touched on this earlier and we both agreed. The rest of it says, in particular, a woman who strives to marry a wealthy man. And I don't agree with that. Neither do you. We spoke about this, how they use how they try to make it gender specific. I don't agree with that
Okay,
at
so
all.
let's have a talk about something I feel like wasn't brought up before, but should be brought up now.
Yeah,
Are you guys
let's do it.
familiar with I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Hypergamy? It's a relationship where you aim to date outside of your social class.
Interesting.
Okay.
So your socioeconomic status, let's say you grew up middle class. Well, today I want to date middle upper class, like upper class or like upper middle class or something or another. Like you aim to date higher than your middle class. You're dating. Your purpose of dating is to ascend on the class, like
The
pyramid.
stratosphere, the class
Right?
stratosphere, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
And this
Does
is
it-
not something
does
I'm.
it- I mean, let me
Go
ask you:
ahead.
Does it matter? Does it matter if the person's trash or not?
No, this is just a conceptual. Like I'm not a pro on it. I'm just telling you what I know about it as a person.
Okay. Okay.
Do you feel that it is wrong for somebody to date specifically outside of their class? Like I am middle class and I only date upper middle class or above.
No,
So
I think it
no
makes you
from
versatile.
Josh, no from Josh, no from Willie. Oren, how do you feel?
No.
And Brendan, how do you feel?
No, but may I say
Okay,
something?
so let me finish. It was
Yeah.
a
Also,
yes.
yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I have a question
But
after
since
that.
the answer is no for all of you, why do you have a problem with gold diggers? Is it the actual act of handing cash like US currency or euros or yen or whatever the case may be? Or is it the fact that you feel like these men are being taken advantage
hands
of?
up, don't shoot. Go hands up, don't shoot.
Not
Yeah.
I'm
men.
just
Remember?
asking.
Hold on.
Yeah, I
Wait,
think it's.
hold
I
on.
think it's. I
I'm
think it's
asking for
the.
me because I'm a straight woman. That's why I'm referring to men. But I believe that gold digger is a gender neutral term because
Li-
if y'all think gold
Listen.
diggers are a problem, then black
Yeah.
women should stop dating them.
I think. Hold on. I
What?
think that I think that the act of gold digging is you know in its definition, it is trying to exploit someone. But am I judging anyone for doing it? No. I'm just talking about the definition of what a gold digger is and whether or not it is morally right.
Shit, I am, nigga.
Brendan,
like-
you're about to-
I'm minding my business regardless. I'm not going to see someone that is lower class dating someone that is in the 1% and saying that fucking gold digger doing the. It's not my
Nah,
business.
see, that's different. That's different. I'm
You
not
know,
judging
like,
anyone that wants to date someone who has some coin. But if you're just dating them because it's for their coin, I have a problem with that. Why are you just dating someone who has a lot of money, but like they treat you like shit? Like that doesn't make any sense.
So this is where I feel like the filter comes in from earlier in our conversation, because when we're
Yeah.
referring to hypergamy as opposed to gold digging, maybe my filter is I'm middle class, you have to be upper middle class or above. I'll find the best of the best, the cream of the crop from there. But does that make me a gold digger if I'm really seeking somebody who wants to love and respect me, but I also refuse to date someone from my class or below?
No, I think what I was I'm trying to understand this. I'm
you-
saying no, I'm saying if you're just going into it like what Oren said in the definition, where you're strictly going to date someone because you get gifts and money and not for the person that can also be as kind and give you gifts and money, then that's an issue.
I think.
But isn't it kind of someone to give you gifts and money?
Depending on who, I guess depending on situations, yeah.
Let me say this.
You're really like breaking down this gold digger.
No. My fault. Because someone can give you money to manipulate you. How about that?
Oh, they could, but will you allow
Okay.
yourself to be manipulated? Because
I
this
mean,
is where
by gold digging, by
Are
gold
we
digging,
placing the blame
saying
on the
that
gold digger or the person who was gold dug? So
I'm
if you allow
saying-
yourself to be manipulated by cash, that's on you. But if you allow yourself to be
Yeah.
manipulated into giving me cash, again, that's on you.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's what I agree with you. But I'm saying in the response of gold digging, gender neutral, by the way, I'm literally saying that if you are literally going after somebody strictly for their money or what car they drive or what they can bring you and not for the person, you're a gold digger. Because you ain't
It's
messing with no
okay.
broke nigga.
It's
I don't think
It's
gold
okay
digger
to
is a
be a
slur.
gold-
So
Right.
yeah.
It's okay to be a gold
you
digger
said
as
that.
long as you have transparency. Transparency
like
is
it's-
everything.
It's
You
almost
start
a
feeling
preferred
it.
pronoun at this point. I don't think
You
gold
start-
digger is a slur at all.
You start
No,
feeling.
yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't necessarily. I don't know when it comes to like dating someone. If you're seriously looking for someone to be with for the rest of your life, however long, if you know whether you're married, if you just want to be partners, whatever. I feel like the most important thing shouldn't be what their social status is. You know, the socioeconomic status is. I feel like that might be important, but I don't think that should be the first place that you go towards necessarily. And, and I'm not saying if that's how you feel, Afua, then that's fine. Obviously, I'm no one to judge, is what I'm saying. But like, I feel like that shouldn't be where you start and then start looking, because it goes back to the conversation we were having about the average man, average woman one, right? Where it's, why are you looking for someone that has all of these means and assets and all of that, but you're not actually looking at them as a person first? Because that just leads to unhappiness, right?
Yeah,
so
that's my point.
I mean, but I also understand that if you are from someone that's a lower class, you might be looking towards someone that can help you, like you said, get that law firm interview that you wouldn't have gotten before, get you into that NBC position, or get you somewhere where you open doors that you wouldn't have been able to open by yourself. I understand that as well. And I think that goes hand in hand with finding the right person that has a good personality versus just they have a good resume and I'm going with that.
Yeah,
you know,
that's my point. I was just only saying that, yo, they happen to make money, but I also like who this person is as well. You're not just strictly going to use this person because they can get you higher. Like, bro, we have friends, not even just like relationships. We have friends like that, where like when it's time to be in the section, you over here holding the bottles up that you ain't never paid for. You feel me?
So
like,
them
we know
niggas are
hella
gold
niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's
I
niggas.
am niggas.
That's niggas. Hey,
Born with the 2 bottles of 1942 with the sparklers and all.
Right.
We know people that literally say, yo, come to my section, this and this and that. And then when it's time to pay, they can't pay for it. And then people who were invited into the section have to pay for it now. Like, I'm saying that's for everyone, bro. That's everybody. Some people that literally only pull up when it's time to party. Right. Those type of people, I would associate them with gold digging as well, bro.
So you're saying don't work. So you're saying don't move in a disingenuous nature.
Yes, man. That's all I'm saying is, like, I see people who really move to be snakes and to move around acting like they're actually genuine, but really you have a goal in mind and that's the only thing that's on your mind. I don't rock with people like that, men or women, bro. I don't rock with no one like that because you're a leech. You feel me, bro? Like, I don't need that shit.
Mooch.
It is
No,
what it is,
I agree with that, B, because like the metaphor I've been thinking in my head is like, okay, like let's say you have like a manager and like your workers or whatever, right? I feel like it's not even a good analogy because at least in that situation, right? Like if I'm a worker and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go fuck my boss. I don't even like my boss. I'm just doing it for this promotion, right? At least in that scenario, it's like the manager is still like kind of fucking you. You know what I mean? Like they're extracting labor out of you, all that kind of bullshit. So it's like, at least in that scenario, you're getting over on someone that's trying to get over on you, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like in more of a relationship, gold digging's tough when you're with someone that's not trying to get over on you, right? Now, let's say like you're in a situation where there's like some asshole that's like just is an asshole, treats people bad. Let's say he really looks down on poor people, something like that, right? I think it's totally okay to get over on guys like that. Like, we all know those dudes that just like, they're just not good people. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, okay, if you're going to be like this, if you're going to try to get over on me because you think you're all more like just better than me, you're more
better than me,
blah, blah, blah. If I get over on you, hey,
that energy is being matched.
Yep.
I understand that. That's just straight for eye for an eye. Thank you. I'm cool with someone that wants to date someone that can get them to the next level, but genuinely, it's not just about getting to the next level. So,
and that's why I say it's a filter or a standard. I would like to get to the next level. That's my main concern. If I find somebody along the way that can help me there, wonderful.
But at the same time, you're different. You're able to provide for yourself without a man or not, and that's where women need to learn. Women need to learn from you as far as, yo, I made it. You can make it too. Like I could, if I can do this,
men need to do the same.
Yeah, facts.
Because men are also gold diggers. Yeah, in the worst way.
Yeah. But if someone who, like, check this out, if someone who's with you at your lowest of low and they're really pulling you up, right? They're really bringing you up and making sure that you're becoming the best you possible, whether that be with money or opportunities, and then you get to that opportunity and you don't give back.
Yeah,
that makes you trash. Yeah,
I can't fuck with you. That makes you a gold digger in my eyes, men and women. I don't give a damn. If someone is literally taking the time out to help you to come back from you falling off, and you can't give back or show appreciation for those moves, you're a piece of shit at the end of the day. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm strictly speaking off of experiences and what I've seen at the clubs and things like that. All I see nowadays is, oh my gosh, he drives this car. Let's go. Oh, this girl was in this shoot. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm seeing is everyone is trying to get over on somebody due to the fact of clout, due to the fact of, oh my gosh, he's here tonight, she's here tonight. It's crazy, bro. Like, people are willing to sell their souls for this shit.
It makes it hard to
mind
trust
boggling
people.
to me, bro.
Is it okay? I'm saying, is it okay though to get over on someone that's trying to get over on you though?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck that nigga. Rob
Yes.
him.
You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So I guess
What's the
Rob
world
him,
we
sis.
live in?
Rob him blind.
So I guess that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying, like, gold digger, like Fu was saying, like, it's not necessarily a slur to me. Then it's like there
Nope.
are some situations in where it's like, you know, that's what you do because that's what they deserve. You know what I mean? So it's not always bad. It's not just blanket a negative term. I guess that's
Yeah.
I would
that's what I
say
hope
not
y'all
a slur
understand.
because it's not always bad, but I don't think gold digging in the act is bad. It takes two people. It needs to be an agreement. It may not be a pre-spoken arrangement like a sugar daddy, sugar baby thing is, but we still know what the fuck is that.
But the actions themselves make both parties understand what's actually going on.
Right.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah. Good old gold digging, man.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with gold digging.
I might be next. Shit. Now I got some knowledge on the shit. I know how to move and maneuver.
I'm gonna start
There's
tricking now.
nothing wrong with gold digging. Gold digging
jolly
what you
nigga.
want, and I'm gonna drink to that.
Hey, they say never be the smartest person in the room. Hey, sometimes you don't want to be the brokest nigga in the room either. You gotta surround yourself with some rich motherfuckers.
Right, exactly.
That's facts.
Get over on them.
But
too.
hey, I want to thank you all for tuning in. This has been another episode of the Elephant in the Room podcast. I want to thank you so much, Afua, for joining us. Josh, Will,
Shout out.
Brennan, thank you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Please.
We have all of our episodes up on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud. Am I missing
Google.
anything?
Apple Podcast.
Catch us
bro.
on OnlyFans next week
Apple Podcasts. Catch us on OnlyFans.
for $15.99. You can hear us talk bullshit.
Follow us on the gram, the EITR IG, you know, all of that.
EITR podcast. Thank you all again. Take it easy. I'm signing
Let me
off.
make a deal real quick before we sign out. Any
what's
of
up?
my followers, I'm gonna post this on my page. Any of my followers who like and subscribe, I'll send you a little something in your DMs for fucking with me and listening to me.
Oh, I'm about to make a burner so quick.
If you make it this far in the podcast and you like and subscribe, I'll send you a little something. Just send me a screenshot.
Shout out. Hey.
And I'll get you right
that
for the
teamwork.
night.
This is why you surround yourself with good people. I swear.
Whoa.
What?
It really went there. Word up, man. Shout out
If you
Fu,
made
bro.
it this far, you're a real one. Shout out to Afua for that.
Hey,
Appreciate you, homie.
happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah.
And happy New Year.
And congrats on surviving 2020, and we'll see y'all on the other side.
Cash only. The money is counted, these niggas they doubted, these diamonds is shouting, I'm whipping out Audi.